All right, check, check, check. Can everybody hear me okay? I don't have the fancy intro and stuff because I was not prepared. So just imagine there's a fancy intro.
I haven't seen anything.
It'll take a minute.
Oh, maybe I'm not.
All right. So who do we got here?
Egghead's on.
What's up, Egg? Steaming mad.
He's pissy. I'm guessing it's political.
Hey, Sean. So we are flying without a net tonight. I wanted to jump on here because we hadn't done a live show in a while, and so I wanted to say hi to you guys. Also, there's a lot of stuff going on at the beginning of the year, and I don't want to miss the beginning of the year in order to talk about it. So,
I found out what Egg's mad about.
what's up?
His Burger King order.
Oh, well, damn.
I mean, damn. You have one job, Burger King. One job.
How the heck can they mess up a Whoppers? But that was, yeah. I got you, bro. Oops.
Well, now that we're alone. You know, I've just recently started getting into Captain D's fish. This one has always liked it, but lately he's been having a craving, and I was like, ugh, all right. And we've gone, and it's actually been really good.
I'm a fan of the vinegar. Sean knows that already.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's see. When was the last time we had a live? It's been before Christmas, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Let me look
definitely.
and see. Last time we did live was before Thanksgiving. It was November 14th. Sorry about that, fellas. The holidays and stuff happened. And then some other stuff happened. So we'll just kind of jump into things. So I hope everybody had a good holiday. Some of you I've talked to since then. Some of you have not. We've released a couple of videos since then. Let me look and see what was released. Oh yeah, we've done quite a few video releases since then. Let's see, November 14th. So we had Smoky Mountain series is up. Tail of the Dragon is up. Daytona Biketoberfest was up. And then Thunder Beach. Those are the big ones that were up. And then we had some more educational things that went up, including a part 2 to the top defensive driving tips.
Don't die.
Yep. And then I did a review on heated gloves. I have another review coming up pretty soon that's kind of relative to that. I got heated everything else. And so we're going to be doing a review of that pretty soon. Now, the reason that we had to do that is because the Denali that I had is no longer with us. So, yeah, you want to tell them what happened?
No. Yes, okay, I will. We have two cars that we use on a regular basis, and one of them is a Jeep Liberty and one of them is a Denali, and I needed him to go get my oil changed in the Jeep Liberty. So I said, you drive my car today, and I'll drive your car today, and while I'm driving your car, you can go take my car to get the oil changed, because it's easier for him to do it than for me. So I am driving the Denali, and I am on my way into work at 6:30 in the morning, and the car in front of me rolled over a manhole cover, just like everybody normally does. You drive over a manhole cover. But the back tire of this car must have hit the manhole cover in such a way that it flipped the manhole cover up into the air right in front of my car. I swerved to get out of the way. Luckily, it did not land on the hood of the car, but it did hit the ground right in front of me, bounced back up into the front fender, and that little act of God completely totaled the GMC.
Yeah, when you have it was a 2015, I think, and when you have a car that old, insurance companies like to just, hey, we're not going to pay for any repairs on it, so they totaled it, and which meant I needed to have a new car. However, this one over here has been lusting after a pink Jeep for quite some time. So I decided that we would get her fantasy pink Jeep.
My Barbie Jeep.
As long as it could have a tow hitch, because we have to tow the trailer from time to time. And then I would ride the motorcycle, or I have a convertible. I'll get the Miata running again, or I can drive the Jeep Liberty until I could get a car myself.
You're my hero.
And anyway, it snowed in the interim, and so that's why I got the cold weather gear, because I am on the motorcycle. So that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. We were hunting this Tuscadero pink Jeep for a number of weeks, and we ended up having to go all the way to Missouri to find it.
Nope.
Not Missouri, Kentucky. Missouri was a different one.
Kentucky.
So,
first it was going to be Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, we thought it was Atlanta. Then it was Chattanooga, Tennessee. Then it was Florida, and then it was North Carolina, and then it ended up being Kentucky.
Yeah, it's a limited edition color, and of course, it's the one she wanted. So
I got what I wanted.
So anyway, that part is done. And then, as soon as that got done, we had the car here about a week.
No, 3 days.
3 days.
It was like just past the 72-hour window.
And then it threw a code. And the code that it threw means it's a hybrid, by the way. And the code that it threw means it needs a whole new battery. So, brand new car to us, drove it 3 days, and now it's got to go in the shop for a month. I tell you what.
I did get to drive it for 2 whole days. Oh, you worked at Chevy GMC? What did you do? I have worked on Chevy GMC.
Oh, I have worked on. I saw worked at. Yes. So now I'm getting. I have a little convertible. It's a Mazda Miata that I used to drive around a lot when I was younger, and I still have it. And so I have to get it up and running and up to snuff.
He says he's a private
mechanic. Yep.
I wish you were closer, because then you could be our private mechanic.
I know just enough to be dangerous. I have a lift, I have tools, and I'm still smart enough to pay somebody else when I don't know what I'm doing.
And when he gets mad and throws the tools and or loses the tools and or breaks the tools, he buys new tools. And then I find the old tools or the broken tools. So we actually have 2 or 3 kinds of the exact same tools. Just
makes it, when you see somebody broken down, you can leave them with whatever tool they need.
Egg says he never said he was good at it. You couldn't keep... No, they would not let us keep it.
Well, they would have...
They took the front end off of it.
Yeah, they took it apart already.
They're like, go ahead, take it home.
I could have kept it, but they had offered me a good amount of money for it.
They offered us an obscene amount of money.
More than I could have gotten trying to sell it. So I figured it was just a good time to go ahead and take that as if I sold it and keep moving along.
Okay, and truthfully, yes, the front fender had some serious cosmetic issues, but there was some stuff, some gremlins happening under the hood and some other damage. Old. So there would have been a lot to fix up on that GMC that we did not have the time or energy to do.
Yep.
It was a blessing, really. God hath provided a pink Jeep for me.
Kind of, yeah. So anyway, we're taking the new Jeep into the dealership on Saturday. It has a doctor's appointment. And then it will probably live there for, I've been told it can take up to a month to get it back. Because if you have a hybrid car, the battery is half the car, right? So.
But the good news is, by the time I get it back, it will be really nice out, and then I can take the top down and the doors off.
Yeah. So I am not a big fan of electric, because if the grid goes down, what happens? But this car was a hybrid, which means you could completely ignore the electric part if you wanted to. So we went ahead and did that. Hopefully would help with the commute.
So Sean says that he's umpiring this season.
Oh.
Baseball.
Oh, okay.
I just thought I'd throw that out there. That's kind of cool.
High school?
I didn't know you were calling games. I think he did say high school, yeah. High school baseball, yeah. Yeah, he also said, like my new roof on the house after my gutter fell down. So you're having some roof/gutter problems? Adulting sucks. I don't recommend it.
So let's see what else has happened since we left. Sean, I don't know if you know this. They canceled Thunder Beach for next year. Not Thunder Beach. Tallahassee Bike Fest for next year. And it was one... you met TC when we went to Thunder Beach, Panama City. He is from Tallahassee. I met him, actually. He from the show, he met me at Tallahassee Bike Fest. But now they're not doing it next year. So that was kind of a big upset to a lot of people. So that happened.
We got a new guy, Bri the Biker.
Hey.
I assume is a gentleman. It could be a female. Hey, Bri.
But we are still planning on doing Sturgis. I am waiting on one other person who has said that they wanted to go, but hasn't actually committed to me that he's ready to go yet. And then we will move forward with those plans. If anybody else wants to ride from Atlanta to Sturgis with us, go to graybeardbiker.com/rides. And you can fill out the information on there, and then that'll put you in the group chat when we start talking about it. Sean, the fella Bruce, that's him. He's still, yeah. Thank you. You're right on top of it. Yeah, I was going to ask if he was still in.
Is he the one that missed Thunder Beach?
Yes.
Okay, so
he had a wedding.
No. Who was the one? Who was the gentleman that came with y'all to Thunder Beach?
The one that went to sleep?
Yeah.
That was Richard.
Oh, right. I was gonna say if that I was thinking
he
that
said
if
something
goes,
too.
Somebody's got to be his alarm clock.
He said he was interested in going as well. And then we've got two other people that had talked about it on the Facebook group. And then I have a friend of mine from Texas that is wanting to go. So. Oh, dude. Egghead, you should go. This is the 85th anniversary this year. And you can't believe the YouTube videos that you've seen with the gotcha headlines, but they're talking about how there's all this internal turmoil with the city. And, this may be the last year that they do. It won't. They make too much money. But there is some infighting in the city government. Yeah.
Look what he said. He says, now I feel bad. I think she is secretly trying to make it happen. Aw, your wife rocks.
Tell her to give me a call.
Sean wants to know who disappeared.
You talk about Richard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to talk about lots of things, because lots of things has happened. I will get to rally news. How many people we got on right now?
I can't believe you don't have notes, man.
I don't have no notes today. So we will get to rally news, but before that, I kind of want to talk about something else big that happened, which was the turnover of our own government. I don't know what side of the fence most of you are on.
Yes,
I
you do.
can guess.
Yes, you do.
But Trump's kicking ass, man. I mean, it's amazing to see how fast he has hit the ground running. And one of the reasons I actually thought about this was because all of the Democrats that are yelling about Elon Musk right now, every one of them should be fired, not reelected, because they are showing their cards. They are pitching such a fit because we can see where they've been spending our money. Who would ever want to openly go against discovering where money's being wasted? Well, the people,
the guilty,
the people
that are hiding
doing
something.
But they're not. I guarantee you, they're getting kickbacks. So not only are they spending it on this, but they're getting a spiff in return. I do not know that for a fact, but I bet you they do. Bet you they are.
Oh, heavens, yeah. They're all getting compensated somehow.
That's right, Sean. They're worried about the slush fund. Mm-hmm. And this, this USAID, you said, it's just one little department. they're going to find a bunch more. And that's the other thing. Everybody's jumping on Elon Musk like he's not brilliant. That's ignorant to even say. And AOC is the one that said it. Are you kidding me? Have you seen a mirror? Anyway, they're all jumping on him. Oh, he doesn't have the power. He wasn't elected. He's not doing anything but finding. He finds these things, and then he tells Trump what happens, and Trump's the one that pulls the cord.
The Doge only has read-only access.
Yep, all he can do is see.
He can't do anything. All he can do is look. He doesn't have access to do anything. All he can do is look and observe and report. That's it.
That's all he needs to do. Uncovering all kinds of stuff.
Egg says that's why they try so hard to discredit Trump and Elon so much. They're going over everything with a microscope. Yeah, they are unearthing some bodies and finding some money.
There's other agencies that are starting to admit things because they know that it's coming. Trying to remember who it was I read about this morning. It was the Pentagon had accidentally overspent $8.2 billion.
Whoops.
With so I can't remember who it was. I don't have it in front of me. But they accidentally paid them twice or something. So yeah, they know it's coming, so they're trying to get in front of it. Very interesting. I've never seen a time like this where things are actually happening for the American people in our government.
What's so great is that you've got these two guys making these headlines. You've got Donald Trump and you've got Elon Musk, and literally probably the two most famous assholes. Like they don't care.
I don't know that Elon's
no. Yeah,
asshole.
They don't care if you like them.
That's true.
They don't care if they're gonna break eggs to make omelets. They don't care. They're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna do what they need to do, and they're gonna get some. I think both of them are like adrenaline junkies, and they both just need to accomplish what they're set out to do. And they are not concerned about being bought because they're both very wealthy.
That's right.
They are not concerned about popular vote right now because he's already elected. So he's just going to go in there and do some stuff.
The thing is, everybody's talking about, Trump, woe is this. And I can't believe anybody's still standing on that hill because we elected him to do exactly what he's doing. I've never seen a politician actually follow through this fast and this detailed in my life. So, yes, very, very interesting.
Egg says that's why all the moderate Democrats switched over to this election.
Yeah.
I said, everyone's terrified. Terrified.
Yep. But anyway, I think that's very interesting stuff and a lot of change that's going on here. And I like the press secretary, the new one, the little blonde girl.
He has a crush. It's pretty serious.
She is. If you ever watched, I keep up. They go on and they talk once a week, and it tells you everything that's going on for that week. So I kept up with the previous one too, and she was something else. This one, she's smart. She's putting the media in their place. She knows her stuff. The other one would just lie straight to your face. The last one, the little curly-headed girl. So, yep. Very interesting stuff. So has anybody done any writing over the winter season here? You will not believe this, my bike is still not done. Yeah.
So Egghead says, exactly. I didn't vote for Trump's personality or past. I voted for the person who is the best person for the job. And then Sean says Caroline knows her stuff.
She does.
I think that's the truth, Egg. I mean, I'm more of a centrist, actually, I think, politically. I can see a lot of sides of the coins, But I will say, you don't have to like Trump, but you have to believe that he will get shit done. And he will, and he is.
Now, there's derangements on both sides. There's people that believe the left lies no matter what you tell them. And then there's people that are all into almost worshiping Trump. I am not either one of those. I think for myself, and he's just simply the best man for the job at the moment.
You're not a trumpeter?
No. No. I am a fan,
You're not
but I'm not...
Are you a MAGA?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never been to one. I have been in support of him ever since what he did last time.
Have any of you guys ever been to a MAGA rally? That'd be interesting to know what that's like in real life.
Yeah.
Egg says I would probably get in a fight with him if we were drinking together.
Likely.
Sean says I rode it 2 days ago to make it through its pace. Take it through its paces. Check engine light and red dot.
Oh, that part's not good.
Time to winterize.
Well, it's almost over now. It's been getting warm here lately.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was 70-something the last couple days.
Yep. I took mine out today as well. And it hadn't been out really since... Well, it was cold when I took it out last time. The last video that you guys saw was the last time I took it out. That was for the heated gloves.
Egg says his bike is broken, too. It's bad starter. Boo!
It's a good time to be broken down. You got a little while to get it all going again.
So what do you think you would be like in if you were to go to a bar with Donald Trump? What do you think that would be like?
Is he who he?
Because you don't drink very much.
Is he who he is now in the position he is in, or is he just some dude that has his personality?
He's not like surrounded by detail or anything.
I don't know. I think he's actually pretty funny. I watched him do the national prayer thing this morning, which again was amazing.
I still haven't seen that yet.
Never heard any politician talk about Christianity that way.
Tonight.
Yeah, but he's actually quite humorous. But a lot of what he says, the way he says things, the constant boasting and putting people down and that sort of thing, that would get old really fast, I think.
The superlatives.
Even whether I agree with him or not.
Everything is tremendous.
Oh, it's all exaggerated.
It's tremendous.
Yeah.
Egg says, be careful what you say using his name. Big Brother is always watching.
Come on with it.
Bring it.
All right, so let's get into talking about rally season, shall we? Let's see. Where is my... I don't have notes, but I do have my calendar.
Hopefully the economy is turning around a little bit too, making it a little easier for all these rallies to happen.
Yep, should be. All right. Remove my windows around here. All right, so like I said, I don't have the fanciness that I normally do with the logos and all of that stuff, but I am going to talk through where we're at. Okay, so the next rally that I have on the calendar is Thunder by the Bay, which is in Sarasota, Florida. That is happening on the weekend of the 14th.
Valentine's Day.
That is in Sarasota, and we went to it last year. We did a barbecue review down there.
Oh, we got rained on.
We rained on something serious.
In fact, got rained on so much that the gloves that we were wearing, both of us, that had the touch whatever on it, the water dissolved all the touch stuff off our fingertips, so they were useless. Yep.
She's talking about the cell phone screen stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
But we will not be going to that this year because of all the stuff going on with the other vehicles and stuff here at the house. I do believe our friends from Breezy Rider are going to be down there, so if you are going, say hi to them. They have told me that they are going to be there.
Terry and David.
And then I can't see the chat, so if anybody says anything, you have to let me know.
I will.
After that, the weekend after that is the Mama Tried motorcycle show. And I have never been to that.
Yeah, that seems really interesting.
I actually found out about it when I was at Harley Homecoming this last year, because they have changed the museum and they were mentioned in the museum. But anyway, it's supposed to be one of the biggest motorcycle shows in the country. It is in Milwaukee, February the 22nd. Not really a rally, but, still something on the calendar for the community to do. And then after that comes the official, I like to use official, but it's in air quotes because it's not really official, opening of motorcycle season, which is Daytona Bike Week. So Daytona Bike Week this year actually starts in February. The last day of February, the 28th. That's unusual. Usually it starts in the next month. But it starts a day before March this year. So it will be on the 28th. And depending on where things are in my life at the moment, we may try to go to that one. We always enjoy Daytona Bike Week. Now, Daytona Bike Week lasts a weekend, then the week, and then a weekend again. So it's one of the longer running ones. But I will tell you, if you're planning on going on the 9th, don't bother because that's when people start rolling up the sidewalks. So, but technically it's the 28th through the 9th. Anybody planning on going to Daytona Bike Week? And then, let's see here. What?
So Egg is saying that he's still kind of concerned that maybe his wife is trying to plan the Sturgis trip for him, and he's trying to tell her not to do that. And I was like, why? And he said he didn't want to be around all those people. And I said, you could just hang with us. We're cool. But he said, it's the cancer and heart stuff. I can't be catching anything.
Oh.
That's a good point. Shake and Bake 2, 22. Shake and Bake 22 just joined the case.
All right, hello.
Hey, Shake.
Sean says I am not. He's not what?
He is not going to Daytona?
Daytona, yeah, maybe so. All right, so after that is March Moto Madness, which starts
Sean's at Daytona.
on March 26th. And I have no information about that one. It's on my calendar, but I have no info. And then Thunder in the Hill Country starts that same weekend as well. And then the Spring Thaw Rally, which is in Lebanon, Tennessee. Those are relatively small ones. But they are all happening the last weekend of March as things get going. And then the next big one after Daytona is Arizona Bike Week in Scottsdale, Arizona. We haven't gone to anything out west. I would love to go. Don't know if I'm going to be able to yet. A little behind in all my planning because of so many things changing this year. But it starts on April 2nd. If anybody is out that way, it's supposed to be great. Yeah, something I would like to do sometime. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year. And then after that, the week after that, actually exactly a week after that, starting on the 9th, is going to be Angel City. Now, Angel City is one of those that happens multiple times a year. This is their spring motorcycle rally.
I've still never been to that.
Nope, but Sean and I were talking about going to it last year, I think. But we went to Covington instead. But this happens in Unadilla, Georgia. So it is in South Georgia. May try to go to that one this year as well. It is a favorite amongst the people I know that have gone.
Even Egg says he really wants to go to Angel City.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's great. Let's see, and then what's up?
Shake and Bake 22 says, I am the 2-time reigning beauty contest winner for the You've Been Hogged with Christine Duncan. I make the coolest hogs.
All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we were talking to her, and we were going to meet her for Kentucky Bike Week this last year, but that didn't happen either. But we had talked to her. You've probably seen our hogging episode that we did. We had talked to her around that time, and we were going to meet with her and do an interview, but it just never shook out last year. All right, so after that is the 19th of April, and that is Outer Banks Bike Week in North Carolina. Now, I haven't been to this one either, and I have heard good things and bad things about it. A lot of people talk about it being one of the, it's not Daytona, but it's one of the bigger rallies.
Which one is Outer Banks?
Outer Banks, yeah. But I have had some vendor friends of mine say that the clientele is not the best. I don't know. I have not gone. If you've been to that one before or have heard things, let us know what your thoughts are. You're probably a little more educated in it than I am. And then that lasts from the 19th through the 27th. So it's another long one. And then Thunder Beach is right after that. That's on the 30th. Now, this is going to be the spring Thunder Beach that happens there. And we may end up trying to go to it as well. I know we're planning on going to the one in fall, kind of an anniversary of what we did in 2024. Whether we can make it to the spring one or not, I am not sure. But either way, I have a Thunder Beach episode for almost every year for the last several years. You're certainly going to be able to find that one.
Do you know what Rally at the shop is?
Rally at the shop?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody mention it?
Egg says he really wants to do Rally at the shop.
Where is that? Where is it located?
Hold on. It's stupid.
Where's Rally at the shop located? Let me know. And then the Republic of Texas rally is supposed to be around them, but they stopped it. It's still on my calendar, but they stopped doing that for some reason, and I haven't heard about it coming back. Then on May 9th is Myrtle Beach Spring Rally, and it's another long one. It lasts 2 weekends and the week in between. And then Black Bike Week is in Myrtle the weekend after that. Now, Black Bike Week has lots of different names. When I grew up, it was known as Black Bike Week, but it has some other name based on the beach that it's in or something as well. Me not being one to be offended by things, I never learned the new name. So, but it's the same week as the Gulfport Blowout in Mississippi. That is hosted by the Asgard MC, and it is on private property at the Gulfport Dragway. I haven't gone to that since I've had the channel here, but I went to it when I was in a club, and it was one of the favorites to go to. We would go down to that. You could shoot over to Biloxi to do some gambling. We went down, did a day trip to New Orleans. It was a good time. Good time for all. We have activity.
Yeah, Sean would like to do Myrtle Bike Week.
I'll likely go to Myrtle, so that's good. Good barbecue in Myrtle.
Egghead says he does go to Thunder Beach because I asked him because he has trouble being in front of all those
people. He missed
it
this last time.
Shake and Bake says that they are saying that, let's see, it's hard to ride from Iowa to Florida this time of year, but they're planning on going on a ride with Christine Duncan.
All right.
This year, but they're sad because it's so damn cold in Iowa right now they can't make it.
So you're in Iowa. Okay, we're gonna harken back to the earlier part of this conversation. I heard your governor talking at the one of the committee hearings this week, and I liked her. Do you guys like her? I liked what she said. I don't know her, of course, but I like her. Let's see. I just got something.
Shake and Bake says Reynolds.
Just sent me this. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Rally at the shop is.
Thanks, Ag.
It's in Alabama.
Alabama.
So it's another one. Bama Bike Week is also. I didn't talk about that, but it happened in the April as well. I haven't been to this one. Marbury? That would be funny if it's Alabama. Marbury, Alabama. Now, is this... It says it's the 14th through the 17th, and it's twice a year. Maybe it is sizable. I'll have to check it out. Have you ever been to it before? Let me know what your thoughts were. But I will definitely check it out. Put it on the calendar here for sure. For those of you that don't know what we normally do when we do these live shows, is I will go over in detail the rallies that are coming up within the next month or so. But because it's the top of the year, I thought I'd go through the whole calendar quickly today instead of in depth. So that's what we're doing right now. Americade Rally is on the 27th of May is when it starts. That is in Lake George, New York. That is a well-known rally as well. It's
far away.
It is far away, but it is a well-known rally as well. And then, let's see, Milledgeville happens June 11th. Now, I've never been to this rally. It's a Milledgeville Thunder Rally. I haven't been to it, but if you're in the Atlanta area, we all know Milledgeville as where the insane asylum used to be. Now, of course, they've closed all those down, but that's how we know Milledgeville. But evidently, there's some rallies there as well. Let's see, Hog Rock River Rally is that same weekend, which is the 12th, and then Laconia Bike Week starts on the 14th of June. We enjoyed Laconia. It's beautiful up there, particularly this time of year. Very green. We had a good time. You could check it out in the.
We got hella rained on up
in
there
the
too.
episodes. Yeah. Well, from what I understand, you always get rained on there.
It was such a. I mean, we were excited to go, but Laconia was just one of those things where you have to go. It's one of the oldest rally. You have to go. It's kind of just one of those things you have to check off the list. But when you get up there and you start driving around and you can get to like Vermont and then Maine and New Hampshire, and it's beautiful riding.
Let's see. And then June Bug Boogie in Cookeville, Tennessee happens on the 19th of June. And then Motoblot, which is the one that we did in Chicago, happens the next day, which is the 20th. They're both last for that weekend. So that's what's going on there. I don't know if we will do Motoblot again. We might. I haven't done Junebug, so maybe we'll do that one.
Where is that one at?
It's in Cookeville, Tennessee. Now, I've got two of them here that start at the same time. What is this? I can't see it. See how that's got two colors? That's weird. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Bama Bike Fest, which we just talked about, happens on the 25th. And then the Iowa Freedom Rally, Iowa in Algona, maybe? That's how you pronounce that? I actually heard that this was really good as well. So maybe we'll jet up to Iowa right there.
Iowa.
Again, we'll talk more about these in depth as we get closer to them.
I've certainly spent a fair amount of time in Iowa. Just over the border, though, and University of Iowa. Spent some quality time at University of Iowa.
All right, so the weekend after that is Gettysburg Bike Week, which I've never been to. It's also when Harley-Davidson Homecoming is going to be. Now, I've been to Homecoming the 2 years that they've had it. So I don't know that I will go again. I may jet over to Gettysburg instead. The issue that we have with that is we have my in-laws up there where Homecoming is, and so it's a free place to stay. So I don't know which one's going to win out for that. But we'll see.
So Shake and Bake says that they're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, just so you know. And then they say that you'll have to let me know so I can come hog you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will do. I want to have my very own beauty queen worthy hog.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Kentucky Bike Week is the 16th of July. We were just talking about that. That's in Sturgis, Kentucky.
Yeah, it's a little closer to us.
Yep. And then the actual Sturgis is October 1st. Now, August 1st, sorry. We are definitely going to Sturgis this year.
I took the time off of work. Yep. We are doing something.
And we are taking, for those of you that have just joined us, we are taking a ride from Atlanta up there. We have a group of people going. We're going to rent a house once we're up there all together because it can get pretty pricey up there because everybody makes their money during Rally Week.
You better make those choices soon.
Yes, we're waiting on Frank, which I will rattle his cage, Sean, and then we'll start to get things moving. But if you are interested in that trip, whether riding along with us, if you want to trailer with us, if you want to ride your motorcycle, if you're coming from the south, we are leaving from Atlanta that Friday before the rally starts. So August 1st. August 1st or the 8th? I can't remember.
1st.
Is the first what I said? Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing for Sturgis. If you want to go, graybeardbiker.com/rides. You can fill out the information there, and then I'll be in contact with you about joining us for that rally. Now, the weekend of the 7th. The 7th is on a Thursday. Why are they starting things on Thursday this year?
It might be something you have in there as annual. See, you have it. Well,
annually on. So it's on the same date. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's Indian Bike Week for those of you that ride your Indians.
I usually know when you do the annual ones, they're always wrong.
Yeah, could be. And then Little Sturgis in Mississippi is the weekend after that on the 15th. Then we have something called Four Corners Motorcycle Rally on the 28th of August. I haven't been to that one. I haven't even heard of that one. I didn't do a good job putting my list here together. I don't know that one. Has anybody heard of Four Corners Motorcycle Rally? Let me see what that is. I would assume that that's out west near the Four Corners. Let's see. Yep,
Shake
it
and
is.
Bake's never heard of it.
It's in Colorado.
Durango.
Yeah, it's, I've been to all the ones in the southeast, well, a lot of them, and so I want to start branching out. We went to Laconia year before last, I think, and then this year we're going to do Sturgis as our long away from home. Sturgis is a big deal when you're in Atlanta. Because it takes a long time to get up there. You can't even get up there in a day. And then you want to stay up there long enough to make that damn ride worth it. And then you, of course, have to make the trek all the way back home again. So that's going to eat up a lot of our efforts this year, for sure. But Four Corners Motorcycle Rally, Colorado, something I would like to do one day. Let's see. And then Lake of the Ozarks starts the second week of September, and it is the same weekend as OC Bike Fest. Now, I have done Lake of the Ozarks, and I enjoyed it. You're welcome to look at the episode for that. I have not done OC Bike Fest.
Where's that?
So, Ocean City.
Ocean City. I was like, Orange County?
No. So, that is probably, we'll probably go to that one this year. It's on one of the weekends.
That's
It looks
Maryland?
like that we can go. I believe so. Sean, that's Maryland, right?
Ocean City, Maryland, yeah.
Because he was going to go this last year, and then we had the tornado. Tornado kind of messed things up this year too, didn't it?
Freaking Mother Nature.
Yep.
Freaking global warming.
But that's the second week of September. Junebug repeats itself on the 25th, and then Smoky Mountain Bike Week is or Bike Fest. What is it? Bike Week, Bike Fest. It's on the 27th of September. It's Bike Week. And that is in the Knoxville area. Merville. We went this last year, even though we were on the tails of the hurricane, and we enjoyed it immensely. Lots of good riding up in Smoky Mountain Bike Week. It was wet because of when we went, but we still enjoyed it, so we will definitely be going again. So if anybody wants to tag along for that one, I know that we're going to go to Smoky Mountain Bike Week. So the weekend after that, which is October 4th, is going to be, be careful, it's going to be Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, which is in Arkansas. Yep. Again, that's out west. I haven't been to that one. Anything going on?
Mm-mm.
And then we have Daytona Biketoberfest coming up again on the 16th of October, followed the next week by Thunder Beach. Again, that Thunder Beach is when we're planning on doing an anniversary ride from Atlanta down there. Again, the same as we did this last year in the series that we just got finished with. So we're planning on doing that one again, making that an annual trip from Atlanta, taking a group down to Panama City. So if you are in the Atlanta area or pass through Atlanta on your way there, or we pass by you on the way there coming from Atlanta, you want to caravan, let me know. Again, graybeardbiker.com/ride. That's where all that rides. That's where all that stuff is. And then we have Galveston, which is the Lone Star Rally, and that is November 6th. Now, a lot of people consider that the last one of the year. It is not. St. Pete Bike Fest, which is the 21st, can't be the 21st this year. That's going to be a Thanksgiving weekend. But that's what I have. That is the last one of the year for us that we usually go to. It's down in the St. Pete, Tampa area. And it's a good time, too.
Yeah, that can't be right.
And that's it. That is all of 2025. There's nothing going on in December outside of local Toys for Tots and that sort of thing. And then in January, because I didn't talk about it because we're past January now, January 2026 again, will come around. You have Gibtown Bike Fest and how do you say this? Coty?
Sure. Cody
River Bike Fest, which is also in January. So that is what's going on in the world of motorcycle rallies this year. Now, there's lots of other local ones, but those are the major ones and the ones that we usually try to consider going to. We are going to be looking for sponsors to kind of help us to go to more of these for you guys. So same as we did last year. So if you or someone you know would like to sponsor the channel, you can go to, I think it's graybeardbiker.com/sponsor. Or, of course, you can support the channel by we've got Patreon, we've got the t-shirt store, we've got Super Thanks, that's a thing, which should be below the video here somewhere. So all that happens as well.
So Egg says that he likes watching the Daytona and Sturgis videos, but he prefers the rallies that are more like a show up and hang out for a while type of rally.
Who is it?
Egg.
Oh.
And I can totally understand that because, a lot of these heavily commercial ones with all the vendor tents, once you've kind of seen the vendor tents at one rally, you've seen them at all they're all kind of the same.
We did Smokeout this year. I did Smokeout this year.
I didn't get to do it.
Which is in North Carolina. One of our subscribers, two of them actually, told me about it, and so I met them up there. That's Droop and Tiger. And so we are planning on going up there again this year. She didn't get to go last year, but she will this year.
I was there.
Yeah.
it was my son's birthday, so
Yep.
He and I were up there doing a hotel date.
But it is one of those where you just hang out. We literally hung out at Professional Monkey's little RV there for the majority of the time that we were there. Met a lot of good people. Gremlin was there. Tom was there. Lots of good people we met that are all in the YouTube biker community.
YouTuberverse.
Well, not just YouTube, but Instagram too. There's a lot of people on Instagram, more so than I am.
Influencers?
I'm more YouTube-y. But yeah.
Shake and Bake 22 would like to know if we liked the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yes,
because that's close to them. That's close to her because she's in Iowa.
There's several different places to go to. I like the rallies that have these different areas that you can ride to, because I like to ride while I'm at a rally, not just shop. I've seen all of the vendor stuff, right? So I talk to my vendor friends, and then I like to go do riding, and there's lots of good riding out there. We saw camp. Was it? What was the name of that stupid thing? The national park over the mountain. They had a big house in ruins.
Oh, I don't remember the name of that.
Whatever it is, it's if you look at the series, you'll see it.
Whatever it was cool.
We enjoyed that. There was one of the places that shut down at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, pissed me off. But yes, I enjoy it on the whole. Now,
I guess she said she went last year, by the way.
Yeah, we broke down when we went.
Okay, he says that, but really what happened was the bike started. The bike threw a rod or whatever. What is the term for it?
The spindle
don't
broke.
laugh at me.
Yeah, the gear shaft spindle thing broke, and so I was having to do it with my hand until we. Luckily,
it was a bit dodgy, but we were close to a Harley dealership. Yeah,
so we were able to go there, and they actually fixed it relatively quickly for me. We had to hang out there for the day, but.
Hey, Shake and Bake says she went to Sturgis last year for the first time.
What did you think? This is going to be my first year going this year. I think I remember Shake and Bake with all the hog stuff. I think I've seen her on the Facebooks. I think it's a her.
Yes, her name is Christine. She says that she says our group is doing some kind of bagger racing in Wisconsin, and Sean's telling her that there's a bagger race here in Atlanta.
Yes, I imagine it will be crazy being the 85th anniversary. So, yeah. Anything that you could recommend us doing? Again, I'm going to do riding. I'm going to go through the Needle. I'm going to go see Mount Rushmore. I got all these day trips planned because I'm going to be there the whole week. Is there anything that you would recommend based on your adventures?
Because we can check out commercially stuff, but I want to know what you liked the best when you were there.
I don't really care about seeing the buffalo.
She says Spearfish Canyon was really nice.
All right.
It sounds nice. I'm game. I'm down like 4 flat tires. Yeah.
Yep. Now there's if you go out there and you see it's just stuff from the movies, the desert and all that stuff. I've seen Easy Rider. I want to go ride there. Of course that was not there, but Route 66 anyway.
Whatever, same thing.
Same look. So I would also like to do a ride out to California at some time too. That's a retirement thing. That will take a while, but I like going. We
were this close to renting a bike when we were in LA.
Yes, but that wasn't a trip to LA.
No, that was just like a last minute. While we're in LA, let's rent a motorcycle.
Yep.
Sean
We'll have a choice in the Buffalo. I've heard that too.
Oh my gosh! So when we were in Vermont, when we went up to Laconia, New Hampshire, we had to go through Vermont. I kept seeing these signs for "Watch out for moose," and I was just hell bent on seeing a moose when I was up there, and I didn't get to see one.
But you saw lots of signs.
Dude, I did. I saw a lot of moose signs. You know what? I bet we'll go out to Sturgis and I'll see a lot of buffalo signs, but I won't see a damn buffalo.
I don't know. There's places where they say they cross the road and whatnot. It's a thing out there.
I hear you.
Out there for sure. Oh, so
Egg says, same. Egg says, but y'all, I'm that guy you have to watch closely, or I'm trying to hop on and ride a buffalo. Yes. Shake said we didn't do any nighttime bar stuff. We don't really do that either, honestly. She said Custer State Park was boring. We went through, saw nothing.
Good to know. Good to know. I went through. Again, like I said, on Graybeard Biker Live, we go through in depth the rallies that are coming in the next couple of weeks. And we did that for Sturgis this past year, even though we weren't going. And so I've seen a lot of the rides there are to do out there. I just haven't been to know which ones not to do. I will put Custer State Park on my not to do list because there's plenty of other things to do.
Yeah. What was the name of the shot that Sean did?
Sean, what was the name of the shot that you did in Panama City?
Because I want to see you get that shot again. I want to be there for that this time.
Devil's Tower, I imagine, is cool, yeah.
Okay, put that on the list.
Hurricane.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that happen.
If any of y'all
in person.
If any of y'all want to see our Sean here get the shit slapped out of him.
No, he didn't get the shit slapped.
That's true.
Here's the problem, Sean, is if I go and you try to pull that shit, I'll be like, oh, excuse me, miss, you didn't slap the shit out of him. That's cheating, Sean.
Yep. Without the slap. Yep, good times. All right. So, what do you guys think about 2025 so far, and your plans for 2025? Anybody planning on actually going and doing anything in the community this year? Again, I haven't gone down and figured out what exactly I'm going to do from a logistics standpoint, which ones I can go to. Which normally I will have done over December, but we were slammed this winter, so I wasn't able to do it.
Life.
You still talk to Mia, really? We had a good time when we were in Thunder Beach this past year. Sean went with us.
Quite the shenanigans you have when I'm not around.
Yeah, we went from like night spot to night spot watching all kinds of stuff, so it was good stuff.
Shake says she might be going to the tail again.
Oh, Tail of the Dragon, I assume?
You coming down this way.
Yep, that's Smoky Mountain Bike Week. It's right there near it.
Sean, that's because you have a death wish.
I took her up on Blood Mountain talking about you recently, by the way. Window shopping for a bigger bike. I have found on Facebook Marketplace, depending if you're looking used or new, a lot of bikes that the price almost seems too good to be true. Now, of course, I'm not in the market for bikes, so I haven't called them. They could all be scams that I know, but it's something to check out. Facebook Marketplace in your area, and see what they have there, right?
Yeah, Shake. There's a lot of really great riding in the North Georgia mountains and the
It's Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, but like From Georgia to Tennessee, that area is some really great riding.
We did the loop. We went from Maryville, through Knoxville. Then we went over into Pigeon Forge, and then back down through Tail of the Dragon. I mean, there was a whole big. It takes you all day, but it was good times. Good times. Mm-hmm. Yes, use bikes to tell stories.
So, Sean,
they talk to you too, don't they?
You gonna get your wife on a bike this year?
Oh, yeah. You get your wife to ride with you yet, there, Sean? Yes. He's talking about the back of the dragon, back of the tail. Yeah, I haven't ridden that one either. There's also another one, the Rattler. I haven't done that either.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's not in Georgia.
Do you remember where it is?
No, but I do remember it. They trying to make it a thing like the Tail of the Dragon is pretty well known. So
Shake says she's done it. Blue Ridge, Devil's Tail, Moonshine 28, the Tail, Foothills, Pigeon Forge. I've done it.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The other thing that I did not talk about, didn't make the list that we really should have, is Maggie Valley. We've done Maggie Valley.
Because it happens every 5 seconds.
Yeah, we've done Maggie Valley several times, and I really enjoy that up there. Now, they've closed down Blue Ridge Parkway, part of Blue Ridge Parkway, which is a letdown. They did that with the last tornado that went through.
Is it still shut down?
It is indefinitely shut down until they decide to spend money on it or something. I don't know. So, yeah. But I do enjoy it up there in the mountains. You get away from... We're in Atlanta. You get away from the hustle and bustle is great.
Luckily, because we're in Atlanta, it's easy to do that. Mm-hmm. Not everybody is that close to...
We're not far from Helen. And last year, we went to Biker Nation here. They have a reunion rally up there in Helen, Georgia, which, again, I didn't mention. That's not on my list either. I am not prepared.
You're slipping, old man.
But we go to that up there because it's not... Helen's, an hour away from here? It's not far at all.
Yeah. It's only like 45 minutes. Actually, maybe it's still long ago. Whatever, it's about the same. It's about an hour. Hour and 15, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So... All right, guys, floor is yours. Ask me something. Let's talk. What's up?
Yeah, Sean wants to do all the things that Shake was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's the goal this year to get his wife on the back of the bike. Egg says, I'm honestly surprised that they didn't close down Tail of the Dragon to bikes while Biden was in office.
They, when we were up there for Smoky Mountain Bike Week, we went Tail of the Dragon, and then I was going to go all the way to the end, down into Robbinsville, and then back through Cherhala. They had closed it because of the tornado, but that was the hurricane. Yeah, but that was temporary. It's back open now.
Shake says, I want to do the back of the tail.
So, Shake, what do you ride? What kind of bike do you got? I am going to go see the powder coater keeps messing up on my bike now. That's where it's the accident that happened in Leesburg last year, which I didn't talk about Leesburg either. It's not on the calendar. Anyway,
uh-oh. What does that mean?
Oh, goodness. You're on one of those little 3-wheel things, aren't you? Tell me it's not a slingshot.
Yeah, no, it's a Can-Am Spider.
Okay.
It's a Can-Am Spider.
That's better.
It's a snowmobile.
That's better. As long as it's not a slingshot, you're good.
Yeah, that's a car. What's a golf cart, really?
I mean, it really is a car. It's got a steering wheel. Anyway.
It's even got a little windshield.
Yep. No, they're not bikes. You're absolutely right. One thing that everybody, even the sports bike riders, can agree on is the slingshot should not be at a motorcycle rally.
Yeah, they've got Can-Ams and stuff. That's respectable.
Yeah, to me, that's just like a trike. It's just reversed because it's you can actually lean on those. I've never ridden one, but that's what I understand.
Yeah, I don't really understand the whole slingshot thing. I mean, I know that
it's cool, but it's like a dune buggy. It's not a motorcycle.
did Victory or in because it said an Indian.
Yeah, Polaris.
Okay. Is that
Yeah.
the Indian dealership by us?
Yeah, well, Indian
Victory.
Victory, which no longer exists, and Polaris, all the same company.
Egg says that Can-Ams are a great ride. She says, I like comfort. My first bike was a Harley Fat Boy Low, 2013. That's almost, well, yours wasn't a low,
But it wasn't a low, but
it was a 2013
Yep.
Fat Boy was?
I think it was a 13 or 14.
Ooh. Well, man, no way, because your the Road King is a 14.
No, it's 15.
No, the GMC was a 15.
Oh, maybe the Fat Boy was 12 or 13.
I think it was a 12. Because I remember I had to draw a picture of it for the gift I gave.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't 11. No, I think it was 12. But yeah, because I mean, you just like to total out bikes like a couple years after you get them, huh? That's like your thing? Sean says, I will begrudgingly bring in the eye candy for the channel.
Oh, I see. He's the one that we used to talk to pretty girls in Thunder Beach, because Sean has no shame.
Sean, what are you doing?
Good stuff. Lots of content. The little girl that was behind the beer stand.
The fact that you just called her a little girl, by the way.
She's grown.
Ew.
She's a grown woman.
Ew.
But she was at Panama City Harley-Davidson. The one that we had a conversation with. She has family in Georgia, whatever. She's the one that I might expect you to still talk to.
Why?
Because we just had a conversation. Got along well. Not me
Do I
talking.
need to be nervous about y'all hanging out together without me running as a cock block?
Yes, I remember the Trump girl. If you guys want to see all of this, it's the Thunder Beach series. You put a wrap on it. What's your theme? Yeah, the Trump girl he's talking about has a story. An intoxicated story. Oh, dude, so much snow.
I tell you what, Zach, this one has been bothering the crap out of me because he wants to go up to Wisconsin and rent snowmobiles because he's a Georgia boy, so he doesn't get to play in the snow either.
I do. I want to. It's a snow motorcycle, right? I want to go up north.
It's a snowdercycle.
I want to go up north and rent a motorcycle on the snow, which is a snowmobile. I've never done it. I want to do it.
Snowdercycle.
Yep. Jet skis are water motorcycles.
So Shake says that her theme is spiders. Duh. Because it's a spider.
I got you.
The guy calls it a skidoo. Do it. Yeah. I mean, I remember. So I'm from the Chicagoland area. I'm telling Shake this because everybody else probably already remembers. But I'm from the Chicago area, and I remember my dad used to own a restaurant up in the suburbs, and it had a drive-through. And I remember people coming through the drive-through on snowmobiles when it was a snow day, and I still had to work. They would come through the drive-through on a snowmobile.
Yep. Can't do that every day.
You're so jealous. Because you wanted to go ride a snowmobile.
And, it'd probably be way too cold, and I'll be pissed off after an hour or whatever. But they have lots of trails that actually go places, like in between cities and stuff.
If it's warm enough to snow, it's nice out.
Hey, I got my new heated gear now.
That's true. Shake says you got to go to Wisconsin and ride a snowmobile across the ponds in the spring. Because in Wisconsin, their spring is like a warm 32 degrees.
We got all that snow here, just like you did, Egg. We didn't get as much as you, but we got quite a bit of snow. The videos that I had, you could see some of it. We didn't get near as much as you did, but
our world shut down.
We did get a lot of snow, but nothing like y'all get north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah, there's this thing in the Midwest where when temperatures get to be out of the winter and into the spring, when temperatures warm up to about 45 to 55, that's when you just see shorts. Everybody in shorts. and a hoodie, and maybe even like a jacket, but they'll be in shorts, damn it. And sometimes some of them will still be in flip-flops.
More snowmobile trails than roads.
Egg says,
I'm all for it.
Egg says he's from northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. I miss the grass drags.
Now, I talked to somebody up there that rents snowmobiles, since we're talking about this. And I asked him, I was like, do you also rent the suits? Because I don't have a snowsuit. I don't go snow skiing and all that garbage. He rents the snowmobile, but he doesn't rent the suit. And I'm not buying a suit. So I still got to figure that out. How am I going to rent a snowsuit? When you go to ski resorts, you can do it. So you got to, I mean, somebody's got to have it, right? There's got to be ski resorts up there somewhere. Maybe we have to hit the ski resort
there's
first.
Gander Mountain, and there's, well, I think Gander Mountain is still, or Alpine Mountain, Alpine Village. What's it called?
Gander Mountain is well known.
Not Gander, well, Gander Mountain is like a sporting goods store too, I think. What's the name of the,
Don't know, can't help you.
Hey, you could probably help me, guys. What's the name of the big ski? Gander closed down. Okay, I thought so. Isn't there Alpine Valley? Alpine Valley is a big ski resort up there, right? That's in Wisconsin, I think. I don't remember. I've almost been in Georgia as long as I lived in Illinois.
We used to go to something, we would take a trip to Sugar something. I can't remember what it was called. I can't remember. Started with an S. I think it was Sugar something. Alpine Valley, Troy, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. I used to watch. I used to go to concerts there. Like in the summertime, it's a concert venue.
I'll be right back. Hold down the fort.
Yeah, when I moved down here, I like ran away to escape all of the snow because it was just too much. And I was from the suburbs of Chicago where everything was gray and nasty. But I'll tell you, there's some beautiful riding in Wisconsin for sure. And I would imagine it's beautiful to ride in Iowa, to be honest.
Throat's getting dry.
The General Lee up in the tree. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Man, that's bringing me back. It's been a hot minute since I've been up that way. You know, like when I was from northern Illinois, we had a huge rivalry with Wisconsin. You know, like Illinois people don't like Wisconsin people and blah, blah, blah. And then recently I went up there to homecoming. And actually not this last year, but the year before, for the first time, I'd gone up there on the bike. And I got to kind of see it from a totally different perspective. And aside from the roads being really shitty, there's some beautiful riding out in Wisconsin, of all things.
Well, when we were up in Wisconsin for homecoming, there the roads were horrible.
Right.
I'm talking highways were horrible.
All the roads,
Yep.
even the little ones.
That was my first year going up to homecoming, and I yelled at Harley because they should pay for a grant or something to pave those roads.
Hey, Monty Turner. I don't usually comment in the live chat or comment section of the videos because I watch them on my smart TV. Well,
you know,
welcome to the chat.
I met him in the Smoky Mountain up there. No, I was during Smokeout.
Smokeout. Oh, hey,
but
Monty.
Yes, and his wife just won the coin. Uh-oh, I lost my camera.
Hey, Monty, your wife won the coin as Zachary gets the camera back up. That's pretty sweet, man.
What happened?
Who's money?
Wow.
Spend it on casinos. Yeah.
We're back?
Potawatomi.
Nope,
That's the
still
big,
not back.
and Menominee. Those are the big casinos, I believe, up there.
Pay no attention to the man behind the counter. Behind the curtain. Oop,
Behind the big black screen.
it's still not there.
I don't know. Can we blame it on the children?
Probably. I think I'm going to have to... Can you guys still hear me at least? I'm trying to fix this.
Oh, Shake says yes, that she can hear us.
All right, so just imagine that you have an image.
Imagine we are well-dressed, amazing looking.
There we are.
Hi, welcome back. Sorry, we're disappointing. Longmire. So Egg says not bike. Does anybody watch Longmire? I don't know what that is.
Is that a television program or something?
Yeah, Monty says my wife is the one that won the museum coin.
Did she get it yet? We sent it out a good bit ago. She should have got it by now. Tell her thank you for playing. I guess he can hear me.
I'm just going to type anyway. 'Cause I'm in charge of the chat, guys, so I'm going to do it. I'm just going to type it.
But anyway, yes. When I watch it on the TV, usually it's obviously not when I'm here, but when I'm doing like the premiere videos and stuff, when the episodes first comes out and it's live, I will watch it on my smart TV, and I'll have my phone in my hand for talking. But I watch it up on the big screen, so I'm there with you as far as that goes.
So he says Longmire is a good TV series. What's it about? Is it bike? You said it's not bike related, right? What's it about? We are always down for new TV series and stuff. Yeah,
we run out of them pretty quick. We don't watch normal TV. We will for Super Bowl, but that's about it.
Yes, she did. Monty's wife did get everything,
Good,
and she
great.
Loved it. Loved the stickers.
Oh, stickers too, yeah. Good.
Shake's leaving. Good night.
All right. See ya. I think we're going to get ready to call it as well here, guys.
I have to get up really early in the morning.
Yep. So anyway, that's what's going on. Glad to be able to talk to everybody again. I know it's been a while. Sorry for the informal structure here today. But
loosey-goosey.
I wanted to... it's just I haven't had much time, and so I didn't prepare as well as I would like to. But I jumped on for you guys anyway so that we could get together and talk a little bit. So
I don't think you always need to overly prepare. Sometimes it's nice just to hang.
Yeah? There's a lot of people
I enjoy just hanging with you guys.
A lot of people, that's all they do is hang and drink.
Ooh, yeah. Low, slow, and a little to the left.
Yeah. So... All right, peoples. We will talk with you all next time. I don't have my my intro thing plugged up, so I'm just going to say bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for the recommendation, Egg.
See ya.